Although it seems many people script the defensive encounter they think they're going to have in their head, in reality, it comes at you really fast and there are no second chances. Want to take your knowledge beyond the narrated videos? Join us on Active Self-Protection Extra and subscribe for multiple videos every week to help you get better in your defensive skills. Hi everyone, this is John with today's Active Self-Protection lesson out of Louisville, Kentucky. Today we're going to see an officer-involved incident that happens so radically fast that it'll surprise us. And we're going to learn important lessons here. Number one, about the speed of defensive encounters. Number two, about training to the point of unconscious competence with two hands on the gun. And number three, knowing when the threat is stopped and when to stop shooting. Officers have been called to this store because there's a robbery in progress. We have audio here, it's important. So let's listen in and then we will come back and learn some lessons when we're done.
What about the back? You got the back? The back? Yes! Get down! Down! Get down! Hands on your back! Hands on your back! 178 Baker. We got one shot in the leg, possibly. Start EMS. Hold 3. There are guns over there.
And that's all she wrote. They put him in custody and then the paramedics are going to show up and the officer's fine. Let's go back and think about some significant lessons out of this one. As this officer comes up here to this Family Dollar, you notice that he's coordinating with all these other officers and they know that they have a robber on the inside of the store who they've been reported is armed. This is a very dangerous situation. Now, I'm not sure what their plan was, the reason that they were all staging outside. He did tell that person in that car, get out of here, and that person did, and that was a good idea. But then he finally realizes, hey, we might have another way and I got to go cover the back. Now he's on his own. He doesn't have a whole lot of backup here. And now let's pay attention to the triggers. That we're going to see that door open up, and you notice right there the officer sees the door open up. Now that's not the go signal here, but that does tell him that something significant's up. He's heard that door going, and that's why we're going to see the officer here make some kind of a reaction and see, okay, what do I have here? And his gun is up and in hand. Now you notice here that right this second he is using good firearm safety. He doesn't have his gun all the way up. It's at a low ready, and he's watching because look at his backstop. It's the other officers that were there and staged up in front of the store. Now notice how fast this guy comes around and he has a gun in his hand. We can't see it because the resolution's not good enough, but now that officer, from the time that the guy came around till the first shot went off, is about 0.6 seconds. So on the move, he moves over to his right, which was good for his backstop in some sense, and then puts the first shot on him, but then drops his second hand off because it wasn't on it really good. Second shot took him 0.66. I think it was the first shot, would be my guess, is the one that actually got him. We always say train so that you keep both hands on the gun. Train that first shot to be very fast. Should be able to do that pretty quick. And then I love the fact that the man gave up. You can see both his hands up there. He gave up and the officer stopped shooting. Put the shots on him until the shots were effective, reassessed, and now he's going to practice good firearm safety again. Keep the gun from muzzling his partners as they come up, but keep it on the threat and don't shoot the threat after the threat has ended. Excellent work all the way around there. Very difficult from a backstop perspective. Thankfully, the officer put the shot where it needed to go, stopped the threat. They took this guy into custody. And because of that, I think this officer did a really, really good job given everything that was around him. I think he protected everyone there and covered his asp.